What do Buddhists call such a human being? A Buddha, an awakened one, an enlightened one. But what about Jesus' words, when the outside is the inside? Book of Light teaches etheric evolution prior to physical. So our bodies were different millions of years ago. What is the main teaching of the Book of Light? The entire teaching is of utmost importance, like for instance, that the entire universe is a sevenfold organism, but also 10 and 12-fold. We are part of a living entity. Of equal intelligence? No. It diminishes in the beings with each step downwards cosmically. What is the entire universe? One being, Adam Kadmon. There is in the entire universe only one living being. Its name is Adam Kadmon. I don't understand. One living being. And we are parts, members of its body. I don't understand. You will. What is heaven and hell? Fears of recompense for right and wrong living. Where are those realms? Not in our material world, but into us still invisible ethereal spheres. So hell is not below and heaven not above? No. This is misunderstood Greek and Roman mysticism, as well as Christian and Islam misunderstanding. What is the true meaning of invisible worlds? Those are causal realms. They are meant by that, the root of things. So what are the hells per se? All manifested spheres or world are hells. Because, Book of Light teaches, ether is material too. The more refined, the less hellish it is. Are we angels? Yes. And we fell of necessity from higher realms into lower, less ethereal realms. Less ethereal. Why? In order to gain experience. So we are all devas, angels, yes. But there are more devas on higher etheric realms, How many general divisions of devas are there? 4 divisions of devas, living in spheres superior to that of earth. On which planes? On the 4 cosmic planes, above the earth plane. What is the reference of the devas to the planetary chain of our earth? It concerns the 6 globes, superior the physical earth globe. Are the devas in contact with us? Yes. There is more or less close association with the human hierarchy. What is this physical universe? It is but the shell of the real one. I don't understand. First of all, you should know there's no beginning and no end of a universe. There is a reawakening of powers. That is teaching of the Book of Light. There's no Big Bang per se. Everyone could ask what was before that. So the universe sleeps, is active, sleeps, is active, goes to rest, to activity, and so forth. Later we will talk about it more. Those periods are called Manvantara and Pralaya. The to us visible universe is just but a manifestation of inner causal realities. Where are the forces governing this universe? In the center, within the shell. So the inner to us still invisible worlds are the root of the outer visible universe? Yes. Where is the innermost core of the universe located? Where is it located? Nowhere. because it is infinitude. You can only reach it at meditation. When will that happen? When the inner eye awakens, then you will have knowledge of those spheres, and finally, of the core itself. When will my inner eye awaken so that I can throw myself into vibrational intercommunication with the infinite uncreated core? Live a pure life and read the Book of Light over and over again. And by pure I mean walk a path that is not too exaggerated. You can eat, drink and have sex, but in moderation. Of course, it would be best when you detach from all desire, but not many people can do that. So you will go step by step towards the center when you live a morally pure life and when you study the Book of Light. What is the definition of the universal, timeless, eternal, truly immortal core? It has no dimension, no position, or defined material definition. Daily soul breath meditation will lead you to it. How can I truly understand a being or a thing? You must become it. And you understand now a lot of stones, plants and animals because, you tell me because I was it. So it is. And you grew out of it, and now you are a human. But you have forgotten a lot of it. Book of Light will remind you to it. But I don't want to become a stone, plant, animal again. You don't have to. You just should know that you were it, and in meditation you can go through all these stages unharmed, and you will have compassion with everything that is in manifestation. Become it temporarily. You will switch in and out of it. Is this initiation? Yes. During initiation, the candidate goes through it. Why am I not yet as compassionate as I would like to be? Because you still stand apart and you just look at what happens. That causes duality, the cause of all suffering in the world. How can I come closer to that which now I still observe? Meditate each day. Follow the Book of Light. That leads you to the common core of all. Then you will become sympathetic by understanding. What happens at sleep? You then enter into another run of consciousness. What do our senses reveal to us? But a small part of the truth. Shut off your senses at meditation and you will see. Go within each day more and more. Why did the matter of the universe divide itself into atoms, planets, solar systems, including their inhabitants? This happened through monadic power, activating root matter. Desire did that, beginning from the highest spirit to the lowest. Who is closest to the Book of Light teaching? For instance, scientists like Sir John H. Jeans, he clearly states that matter, energy, is poured from a universe beyond our own. That is Book of Light teaching. So it, the matter or energy, pours into our dimension from another dimension? No. Dimension means measurement, or it indicates it, which per se is inexact, to describe that process. What does Book of Light call it? Worlds, spheres, planes, being the causal background of the entire visible universe. But planes and spheres are measurements too. Well, add planes, spheres, worlds of consciousness, and you have solved the riddle. Worlds of consciousness. Does your consciousness have a dimension? I don't think so. What is universe? It is one vast organism, and we are part of it. How many beings are in the entire universe? One. You mentioned it already. I don't understand. The entire visible and to us invisible universe is one being, and we are its limbs. Don't ask any further in that direction. Please just tell me the name. Adam Kadmon. We will talk later about it. What are earthquakes, tidal waves, erupting volcanoes, electric phenomena, auroras borealis and australis, wind, hail, electrical storms, glacial periods, precession and recession, endemic, pandemic, epidemic, diseases, the growing of grass, blossoming of flowers, cell development into living, thinking beings, the titanic forces in the sun, the planets of the solar system. What are they? What is that all? All these, all of them, are but monadic desire in evolution, but effects in outer physical spheres. But it originally takes place in inner spheres or realms, causing the effects in outer realms. We call it then the powers of nature, but they are effects, not causes. The causes are behind the veil, now lifted by the Book of Light. How does orthodox science define it? They confuse effects with causes. They think that everything in the universe is unimpulsed, so to speak, unensouled, vitally unguided matter, moving haphazardly through space. To them, to science, it is all luck or chance. What will happen? Book of Light will change those false views and unite science, religions and philosophy. What is universe? It and all in its effects of a cause. I repeat, it and all in it is effect of a cause, stretching from timelessness into time, caused by the impression of changing matter and back. What is time? You are only aware of time because you are aware of change, of matter, and you call it time. Did I understand correctly that there's only one being in the entire universe, and that it is the universe itself, and that we are part of it? Yes. Is man a minor or higher hierarchy? Minor, but emanating from divine source. What are intelligence and willpower of man? Those are inherent parts of his interior constitution. But what is so-called collective humanity? One of numberless hosts of hierarchical aggregates of intelligence, filling, so to speak, the universe. What is the true name of manifested universe, which is a living being in itself? Since you insist, I have to answer again. Adam Kadmon, and the supermonad is his spiritual cause. What is man in his nature? Visible and invisible. But I repeat, or it cannot be repeated often enough, in order to understand even those answers here, you have to study the Book of Light. Visible and invisible. Is that why the universe too is visible and invisible? Can man carve his destiny? That's what he does, life after life.